Hey, good morning, everybody. This is Coffee with Great Wealth Strategies. Once again, this is Regular Joe, Eric Kenyon. Got my cup of Joe right here. I'm filling up everybody's cup. And we're going to talk a little bit about why and what's going on, because it's an enormous amount of Americans are now putting off retirement. And as we're going through this really surprising bull market, as far as I'm concerned, I wasn't expecting this, and a lot of people weren't, based on the economic fundamentals out there with unemployment and everything else. Yeah, people are putting off retirement. Why? Because they continue to lose money. Individuals are continuing to lose money. Well, the market keeps going higher. It's really the institutional investors, the algorithms, the high frequency trading that's going on that's really winning and pushing this market up, as while individuals are still getting hammered. So let's talk about that a little bit, because more Americans are putting off retirement right now than they ever have, and due to a very difficult economic climate and deteriorating personal finances, more and more Americans are reportedly delaying their retirement plans by at least several years. They're not just extending them a little bit, they're extending them a lot. And this is according to a new study from the Conference Board. It's a nonprofit, non-advocacy research organization, published its findings on February 1st, the contents of which suggest that the country's workforce remains highly unbalanced due to increased competition for jobs. And I did read a report today, separate from this, that a lot of manufacturing jobs are actually moving back to the U.S. right now. Why? Because of the energy boom. Our energy costs are so low. However, a lot of those jobs that are moving back that are manufacturing are completely being automated, and folks are actually losing more jobs as they come back. Not as many companies are coming back as we'd like because of the tax rate, though the U.S. tax rate's the highest. But it's a whole other story, so I'm segueing here. But let's keep going with this. So lost jobs, reduced income prompted nearly 2/3 of survey participants canvassed by the Conference Board. These figures were common regardless of the socioeconomic status of the individuals. And every region of the United States is reporting higher numbers of older employees. The group stated that 62% of those interviewed in the 45 to 60-year-old bracket acknowledged that they lost 20% or more of their savings had been lost during the 2007-2008 financial crisis, an issue that has led them to continuing to work. This is a quote, "It's disconcerting that the 2 years in which the U.S. economy seemed to finally fitfully turn the corner also left so many workers compelled to change their retirement plans late in their careers." Gad Lavion, a director of research for the organization and one of the principal authors of the report, said in a press statement, "This may benefit some businesses and industries by reducing labor shortages and skill gaps as experienced workers stick around. At the same time, their delay in retirement can be a significant obstacle to the many companies seeking to cut costs." So these figures suggest that folks nearing retirement should consider doing all they can right now. If you're in your 40s and 50s, it's time to start really looking at what's going on, because do we think it's going to get worse with shrinking? We talked about yesterday the shrinking, our GDP is actually in decline, shrinking. But especially in light of the tough economy, the volatile stock market, even though it's up and it just hit an all-time high, it is quite volatile still. And I think it is all completely manipulated, in my opinion, but we'll see how this plays out. But one thing you can do is definitely check out Great Wealth Strategies. We have a number of tools and resources that folks can use, so you can go schedule your own game plan, and you'll get a game plan that's downloadable. It'll give you a track record of what you need to do over the next 10 years. This is done through Strongbrook REIC, one of my business partners. There's just some enormously great information, so check out Great Wealth Strategies. For those that are struggling being able to retire right now, I understand. I'm trying to prepare myself right now, even though I'm a little bit younger, but it's something that's got me out there, and that's why I'm doing this, is so that I can retire and not have to rely on government, and do this on my own. So great luck with everybody. Once again, it's Eric Kenyon, Regular Joe, Coffee with Great Wealth Strategies. Please share this cup and pass it on to folks. Subscribe to YouTube and our Facebook page. And once again, just so you guys know, I'm not a registered securities license guy or a financial advisor or anything like that. So just following what I find and what I research and what I get out there that I can pass on to you that the lamestream media would never show you. Thanks a lot, and catch you next time. Bye-bye.